So there are two reasons why you're consuming more pizza, and we can explain this intuitively first, and then in the next question we're going to do the analysis to see that that's the case. The first reason you're consuming more pizza is because you have more money in your pocket. In other words, the reduction in the price of pizza is going to give you more purchasing power. So now you can actually, with $2, you were able to buy two pizza. Now you're actually able to buy more than two pizzas, with those $2. Essentially, every time the price of something goes down, you essentially have more purchasing power. It's as someone is putting money in your pocket because you don't need as much money as before to buy the same amount of goods you were buying. So that effect, that reason for increasing your consumption of pizza is related to income. So economists call that the income effect. And we're gonna use the notation XT, right? XI for that. So the XI is gonna be the income effect. Now the second reason is a little less intuitive. Now if you're consuming more pizza, it's also because the price of the relative price of pizza in terms of spinach is lower. So what you're gonna do because of that is you're gonna be biased against spinach. So you're gonna cut some of your consumption of spinach and put it into consuming more pizza. In other words, you go to the store, pizza and spinach are next to each other. You were thinking that the pizza costs $1 and spinach costs $1, and now you're in the store and you realize that, and you were going to buy 5 spinach and 5 pizza, and now you realize that pizza is lower. So what you're going to do is you can get a lot more value for your money for pizza because the price of pizza relative to spinach is cheaper. So you're going to take some of the money you're going to use for spinach and you're going to put it towards pizza. And that is nothing, it doesn't have to do anything with the fact that you have more purchasing power. Even if you have the same amount of money or the same purchasing power, you are going to be favoring pizza more because the price of pizza in relation to spinach is less. The relative price of pizza is less. So we're going to call that a substitution effect. You consume more pizza, not because you have more purchasing power, but simply because you are going to take some of the consumption for spinach or for the other goods, and you're gonna apply it to pizza, to the good that has a cheaper price. So it's gonna take you a little bit of time to kind of understand these two effects, and we go over them again in class. But in terms of the definitions, these are the two reasons. So there are two separate reasons that happens in the mind of the consumer as to why you're gonna consume more pizza. That this is why you consume more of a good when the price of the good goes down. And when you add these two effects, the total effect of the reduction in the price is going to be the addition of these two. So the total effect we already know for the reduction in pizza for our case was when the price of pizza went down from 1 to 0.80 cents. You consume 12.5 additional units of pizza. So the total effect of the reduction in the price of pizza was 12.5 additional units of pizza you consume, from 50 to 62.5. And in the next question, what we're going to do is to decompose this total effect into this income and substitution effect.